You can always tell a man that lives in the desert and a man that travels across the Sahara. Because as I was about to get up to tap him, he saw me with his eyes behind and just left. And I have the honor of calling the managing director of Rite, Anton Wagner.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I was humbled by the invitation of His Excellency the Consul General, Ambassador Moinasa, to say a few words on behalf of my family. Madiba was an extraordinary individual and a remarkable statesman of great humility, and we will always be honored and feel privileged to have been a part of the miraculous transformation of our great country, South Africa. I grew up in a generation where, as children, our country was going through a terrible and deadly struggle. We did not understand it at the time, but our country was brought back from the abyss of destruction by a few individuals who understood that for our nation to be a success and to have a lasting legacy for our children and future generations, a platform had to be created to sustain the ideals of what Madiba stood for. He already made it clear at his Rivonia trial in 1964 that all people are equal and that no one should oppress another, no matter the culture or the color of skin. Madiba made this liberation in our country possible. As a fellow human being, it is impossible for me to comprehend the anger and the resentment he must have felt after 27 years of imprisonment. To be released and to immediately forgive his persecutors was an incredible act of faith in his fellow man and a testament to his sense of charity in the service of others. My wife and I both saw him soon after his release from prison. Nadia was at Grand Parade in 1990 when he made his famous speech on the day of his release. And she remembers the excitement she felt as she knew her country was at last seeing the start of true democracy in action. I saw Madiba in 1991 when he came to the heart of the Afrikaans community at my University of Stellenbosch to speak to us about democracy and the future of our great nation. Even then, as a young man, I saw that he truly believed in creating an inclusive country where no one would feel isolated. There was unfortunately an element of hatred from some individuals during this visit and subsequent visits to other universities in South Africa during that difficult time of transformation, but this did not deter him, as he stood firm in his resolve to convey his message of peace and justice for all. As Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits said at Madiba's 70th birthday in the UK in 1988 while he was in prison, "One humanity, one justice." It is incumbent upon each of us to try and continue Madiba's legacy of humility and a selfless service to others, as this is the mark of a great human being. May his soul rest in eternal peace.